Back to it here in this one. Apologies for the technical difficulties. 5:35 left to go in this third quarter. 31-26. A foul going to be charged. Here called on Stoutland, it seems. A foul on Luke Ash. Ash will pick up his second personal. First team foul of the half. 31-26. Drew Young, 15 points now, picking up the first basket. Excuse me, how about the second basket of the quarter here for Dixon? So it's a 5-point lead. Here's Drew Young in the corner. Sinden, now Martin. Martin, free throw line, back outside Drake Young. Young trying to step to the middle of the lane. Shot left to the right. Drew Young on the rebound. His shot's no good, and Pendergrass is there to bring it in. Pendergrass up the floor now, on over to Hill. Hill's going to travel with it. Ball back the other way with Dixon. Stoutland turnover. And Dixon a chance to extend the lead to a 3-possession ball game. Obviously, time not too much of a factor just yet, but Dixon looking for a run to pull out in front of this one. Here's Sinden, the runner, got it. The running from about 7 feet's good, 33-26. Shaw across half court, all the way in. Right side lip, got it to go. Immediately matches back the other way. Shaw's got 4. Shaw's got 6. 33-28. Here comes Luke Young. Block back outside Martin. Martin stops in the middle of the lane outside McBride. McBride's 3. Pushed a little bit too hard off the backboard. And Stoutland's got the rebound. Ash, right block. He'll try. No, an offensive foul. Thought we might have had a travel first. I guess all roads lead to a Stoutland turnover on that one. Ash picks up his third personal. Well, he might have drug his pivot foot. But it will be his third personal foul for the push-off. And it'll be Michael Kincaid who checks in for the first time. Kincaid picked up here. Drew Young off to the right wing. Coming across to his left. And now on over to Young. Young inside McBride. McBride back out to Drake now. Going on to the corner. Off to McBride. 8-foot shot. It's good. Comes McBride. He's got another 2. He's got 4 in the quarter and 6 total. 35-28. Ball in the corner here. Morrow off to Pendergrass. He'll kick it back outside over to Shaw. Rotate around to Kincaid. Shot blocked by McBride. Morrow's got the rebound though. Morrow lost control of it. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Stoutland. Back to being Dixon's ball. By the way, good-sized crowd on hand here. 6 days to Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah as well. Do believe this is the first day of Hanukkah. Right wing over to Camden Burns who checked in. Burns going to the middle of the lane off the backboard. Shot's no good. Martin on the rebound. Dumps it underneath. McBride trying to go up and under. Shot tipped away and rebounded by Pendergrass. Pendergrass stops. Gives it up the floor to Shaw now. Shaw, 13-footer, no good. Rebounded by Michael Porter. Back outside to Shaw and up top to Pendergrass. Pendergrass on to Morrow. Screen set by Porter. Morrow driving all the way in. Underhanded layup and through. Timeout now taken here by Stoutland. So, 5-point ball game with 2:56 left to go in the third quarter. Stoutland's going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's take one too. Back in 30. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
The winter driving season can be a beast, especially if you're not prepared. In getting ready, make a stop at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, just off Missouri Avenue. You'll find the Napa Legend Premium and AAA Premium batteries ready to put in and give you the power needed on those cold days ahead. Good wipers are a key in seeing where you're going, and there's Napa, Trico, and Rain-X wipers in stock. Antifreeze is another must for the upcoming driving season, and St. Robert Auto Supply has all the top brands. Jumper cables and fuel additives keep you up and running, and it's all available at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue, where you can get the good stuff 7 days.
Coming out of the Stoutland timeout, 35-30, Bulldog basketball. Dixon leading Stoutland, 35-30. Under 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Case Sinden coming to his right, off to the corner. Drake Young, a couple dribbles, sets his feet, thought about the shot, tried to pass it off instead. Tipped out of bounds by Porter. So still will stay with Dixon here. It's Roston Martin to pass it in from the sideline. And it goes over to Young. Now Sinden on the left wing. Guarded by Shaw. Top of the key he goes. Jumps, passes off to the corner. Open three, Drew Young. No, still waiting for our first three, but McBride has the rebound. His try is no good, and Pendergrass again has the rebound. It's going to be Pendergrass who comes up the sideline. Stop and go. Now into the corner. Spinning back to his left. Trying to go all the way in. His layup's left off the front of the rim. Rebounded by McBride. Pendergrass trying to get in there, and he will cause the jump ball. Possession arrow still going with Dixon, but that'll shift it back the other way. Pendergrass almost took the Dixon defense all the way to the basket. Just came up a little bit short off the rim. Here's Sinden across. Get a chance to extend upon the 5-point lead. Sinden left wing over to Young. Guarded closely by Michael Kincaid. Moving to his right underneath Martin. Martin, nice fake. Trying to go block to block to McBride. Ball tipped and stolen away by Pendergrass. Up the floor it goes. Kincaid now off to Shaw. Shaw back outside. Left wing Morrow. Starts the dribble. Middle of the lane. Trying to dump it off to Porter. Can't hang on. Shaw trying to save it. Still loose on the floor. It rolls out of bounds. Stoutland ultimately unable to get it under control. Long basketball now with 1:44 left to go in the quarter. Maverick Yoakum back to the scoring table here for Dixon. Sinden to the right. Back out to the wing. Guarded by Shaw. Into the corner he goes. Inside Martin. Martin moving to his right. Travel. Traveling violation as Yoakum checks in for McBride. It'll be Pendergrass to inbound from the baseline as Dixon again adds the full court press to the mix. Ball inbounded quickly here to Morrow. Morrow double teamed but finds the outlet pass off to Pendergrass. Pendergrass going to travel with it. Been travel, might have been a carry. Good thought. I think maybe wrong call. Whatever it was going to end up maybe in a Stoutland turnover. So Dixon on the baseline. Ball inbounded to Yoakum. Up to the wing now, Sinden. Ball kind of rested on the shoulder for a little bit. Maybe somebody can enlighten me on that. Drake Young to the left wing. Off now over to Martin. Martin, right block. Dribbles through Morrow. Left it high off the glass, but Pendergrass is there to bring it down. Now 60 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here comes Pendergrass once again. Middle of the lane. Lots of contact. Bodies hit the floor. No call either way. Here comes Martin up the left sideline. Hard bounce pass. A little bit too low for Drew Young to handle. Though they'll say it hit Morrow on the way out. It'll stay with Dixon. Camden Burns checking in here. Hey, Pendergrass and I believe Roston Martin hit the floor rather hard on the other side. But it's going to be Drew Young who handles it over to the left wing. Camden Burns, no, back of the rim. High rebound brought in by Drake Young, and he'll be fouled. He'll get the bucket to boot. And one opportunity here for the senior Drake Young. Foul will be called on Michael Porter. He'll pick up his first. Third team foul on the Tigers. Young's chance at an and-one. He'll convert. Young with 5 points. Here comes Morrow. Left elbow. Now all the way in. Ball ripped away. And a foul. Foul could be called here on Dixon this time. Foul. Wait. Hold on. Foul's going to be charged to Case Sinden. I think our official signified the player who was fouled, that being Will Morrow, when he meant to call it on Case Sinden. I think he knew it too, smirking as he changed the call. 38-30 here. Pendergrass onto the left wing. Shaw. You all make mistakes. You guys get to hear several of them. Pendergrass on the right elbow. My mistakes, that is. Now outside, Michael Kincaid going to his left. Up top, Pendergrass. Screen set. Looking for the pick and roll maybe. Pendergrass, awkward shot. Got his own rebound. And we'll give the assist to Pendergrass as well as the bucket. Definitely intended there. Pendergrass now with 10 points. Three-pointer from the corner to end the quarter. No. It's going to fall well long. Drew Young going to head off to the bench with a 6-point Bulldog lead. 38-32 our score entering the final quarter of play. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball right here, 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your Shelter Insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
the winter driving season can be a beast, especially if you're not prepared. In getting ready, make a stop at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, just off Missouri Avenue. You'll find the Napa Legend Premium and AAA Premium batteries ready to put in and give you the power needed on those cold days ahead. Good wipers are a key in seeing where you're going, and there's Napa, Trico, and Rain-X wipers in stock. Antifreeze is another must for the upcoming driving season, and St. Robert Auto Supply has all the top brands. Jumper cables and fuel additives keep you up and running, and it's all available at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue, where you can get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Getting underway here, the fourth quarter of play. 8 minutes to decide a winner in this one. Will Morrow off the left side of the glass. Quickly getting to it here as Morrow puts up the two-pointer. And the lead's cut to 4, 38-34. Cruising for an exciting conclusion here in this one. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source. Inside, Thomas McBride, shot blocked away by Pendergrass. Sent that one onto the stage, Pendergrass did. It'll remain Dixon ball, however, on the baseline. 7:37 to go. Sinden to inbound. Looking for a target. Finds one. Left elbow. McBride from the free throw line. Nope. Left it short. There for the rebound. It's Ash. Stoutland coming back. House of Fire. Here's Pendergrass working on the block. His shot's blocked away by McBride. Pendergrass gets it back, though. His next shot's no good. Hits the ground again, no call. Here comes Dixon. Drake Young, right elbow, spins around. Off to Roston Martin. Moving to his right, underneath, finds a wide open Drew Young, who puts it up and in. Back to 6 points now, 40-34. Up the sideline comes Shaw. Off to Pendergrass, shot middle of the lane, left it too far to the left. Ball popped around, but eventually brought in here by Drew Young. Sinden bringing it across half court, bringing it across slowly. Jump stop, top of the key, over now to Drew Young. Young dumps it underneath, McBride, shot high, gets his own rebound though. Now tries to put it over the top of Pendergrass, but again misses. Might have been a missed call there as well. Definitely letting him play here in the fourth. Here comes Shaw to the corner, moving to his left. Coming all the way around, high off the glass. Again off the back iron, rebounded by Drake Young. Young looking to go all the way in, layup. He's fouled, he'll head to the line for two. Game has been very stop and start. Sometimes letting him play, sometimes calling the foul. Foul's going to be called here on Jaden Pendergrass. That's his third. Drake Young at the line, shooting 2. First one's good. Young's got 6 now. Maverick Yoakum and Camden Burns check back in. Drew Young, Thomas McBride checking out. Second free throw. It's also good. Young's got 7. 8-point lead, 42-34. Ball inbound here in the corner. Shaw, bounce pass off to Pendergrass. Back out to Shaw now. Here's a 3-on-2 back the other way. Shaw trying to go in. Bucket and the foul. Allen attack in the lane here in this fourth quarter. They'll get the bucket and they'll get a chance at the 3-point play themselves. Brad Shaw with the bucket. He's got 8. And a chance to make it 9. Chance to make it well, what will be a 5-point ball game. They haven't added the 2. Free throw is up and good. 42-37 by my mark. Still haven't added it. Somebody's going to catch that eventually, right? Here comes Camden Burns, middle of the lane. Shot rattles around and falls through. There they go. They added it. Now an official timeout after the basket. I think our official was going to make sure that those points were added. But Case Sinden's basket will count as well. 44-37. Ball sent in here to Shaw. Our official looking out. Good on him. Here's Shaw for the left wing coming across. He'll attack the middle of the lane once again. No good. Rebounded by Porter. Jump ball off the rebound. Possession arrow pointing over toward Dixon. Porter unable to secure it himself, so it'll be jump ball. This game has been back and forth, but Stoutland just unable to get the lid off. Got to as close as 2 at the half. Although Dixon has led for the majority of this one. Sinden floats a pass out to Burns on the left wing. Turned into his left. Now back to his right, going to throw it away. That'll become Stoutland ball. Threw it to an area. Unfortunately, no Bulldogs there to receive it. So Stoutland a chance, again, to bring it back to within 2 possessions. Maybe 5, maybe even 4 with a 3-pointer. Haven't not seen one of those yet. Here's Morrow all the way in. Off the glass and through. Morrow now with 14. Timeout taken here by the Tigers. Head coach Joe Nicholson again going to take a timeout to talk to his Stoutland squad. So it's a full timeout. 44-39 our score. Back in 60 seconds ourselves. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
It's time to turn on the heat. Make sure you're ready. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Out of the timeout here, 4:40 left to go in this one. Dixon at the volleyball line here, leading by 5. Leading over the Stoutland Tigers. Drew Young looking to cut left side into the corner. Now hands it off over to Sinden. Dixon probably going to be much more patient with the basketball. Stoutland going to need to come up and guard. No shot clock in high school basketball. Case Sinden at the volleyball line, going to his left, to the wing. Bounce pass back outside, Drew Young. Going to attack now, trying to go through Pendergrass, left it short. And it's rebounded by Stoutland. Trying to catch the Tigers in a lull. But they were ready for it. Pendergrass has the ball knocked away. Passes off to Ash, though. Ash on the right block. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. Pendergrass kept it under control. Foul will be on Drew Young, his 3rd. Up the line, a chance to cut the lead to maybe even 3. It's Luke Ash. First shot, no good. So it'll remain a 2-possession ball game here. Ash, 3 points last 3 quarters. Averaging a point per quarter. Misses the second. Rebounded though by Morrow. One dribble, puts it back up and through. So Ash misses the free throws, but Morrow's there to make it a 2-fer. And so we do get the 1-possession game after all. It's 44-41. Sending over to the left wing. Drew Young now. Trying to find a cutting Drake Young. Knocked away, but ends up in the hands of McBride. He'll give it back out to Young. Back inside McBride. Drake cutting through the double team.
Oh, the contact, and he'll find himself another 2. 9 points for Drake Young. Timeout taken here by Stoutland. Nope, excuse me. Dixon timeout. A full timeout. Take 1-2. Back in 60. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball. 97.9 The Source.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
46-41 coming out of the Dixon timeout. Stoutland controlling the basketball. 3:28 left to be had here in this one. Connor Harbin, you here with you. Frisco League Basketball, 97.9 The Source. Here comes Will Morrow up the right sideline. Going to be picked up by Sinden. Stops in front of the three-point line. Now off to Pendergrass. Dixon crowd growing ever louder as we approach the final minutes of this one. Here's Pendergrass, top of the key. Couple dribbles, back outside. Brad Shaw over to Ash. And back to Shaw again. Shaw dribbling around here. Up top, Pendergrass once more. And again, it's Shaw trying to look inside tomorrow. Instead, trying to get it off to Ash, but it's sold away by Young. Nobody in front of him. Tries to slam it through, but misses. It's a long rebound brought in by Ash. Might be punished for that mistake here. Here's a pump fake. A block and out of bounds it goes. Stays with Stoutland. Drake Young trying to slam it through, missed it. And now he'll come out of the ball game here in favor of Camden Burns. Tell you what, in a close game like this one, those might have been 2 crucial points. Inbounds pass comes to Porter. Porter pass off the foot of Morrow, but ends up in the hands of Ash. He will be fouled. No, he'll travel first. Traveling called here on Stoutland. And Dixon gets the ball back. All inbounded here to Burns, coming up the right sideline, followed by Ash. Into the corner he goes, finds a cutting Sinden. Sinden's layup gets through. Hey, Sinden's, and you got 8. 7-point lead, 48-41. Pendergrass, top of the key. Moving to his left here, guarded by McBride. Floater across the middle, too far to the right, foul. And 2 shots incoming. Late foul there. Late foul called, but Pendergrass gets to the line. He will shoot 2. Foul will be on Thomas McBride, his 3rd. Pendergrass to the line once more tonight. Tonight, 6 for 8. I think that's 6 for 9. This is the first. Drake Young back in, replacing Drew Young. Pendergrass, sets up for number 2. Got to be more cognizant of the microphone. Pendergrass, second free throw. That one's good. Again, 1 for 2 from the line. 6-point ball game, 48-42. 2:11 left to go. Here's Sinden, volleyball line coming to his left. Stoutland definitely playing aggressive. And that'll be a foul picked up here by Ash. Ash picks up the foul. That's number 4 on him. Team foul number 5. Here's Roston Martin to inbound. Backcourt it goes over to Burns. Burns across, picked up by Morrow. Coming to his left, hands it off Sinden. Under 2 minutes now left to go. Here comes Sinden off to his right. Now moving back to the left. Again, Dixon not having to do much with it. It's on Stoutland, who has to come up and guard. Here's Burns to the left wing. Up top, over to Drake Young. Dixon will be very content to just dribble around the perimeter. Both teams, 5-team fouls. Here's a pass into the corner. Roston Martin cutting off Young. Drake Young. Layup off the block. 8-point ball game. That could be the basket here that maybe makes this an insurmountable lead. There's still a minute 23, though, so hold on. Ball knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll stay, though, with Stoutland. It is now it is still a 3-possession ball game here at 8. But you're going to need some hero shooting now. Do keep in mind, no 3-pointers here tonight. Stoutland hasn't had the outside shooting, but neither has Dixon. Ash on over to Pendergrass, up top Shaw. A minute 13 now. Shaw moving to his right to Pendergrass now. Off to Ash. Ash trying to drive through. Contact made. Bodies hit the floor. Ball loose. Young going to jump on it here. Will eventually get a jump ball. Possession arrow staying with Stoutland. Stoutland's got to do something with it here. They can't afford to take too much time off the clock themselves. They need to try to find the shot. Jaden Pendergrass driving right baseline, picks up the dribble, back outside. Ash floating to his right. Shot's no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Bucket the foul. So Ash left the 3-pointer short, but he does get his own rebound. Follows up with the basket and follows up with a foul as well. So the foul will be on Roston Martin, number 3 on him. And Ash can make it a 5-point game. Here's the free throw. It's good. Timeout taken now by Coach Nicholson and Stoutland. Another full timeout. Take one, too. 55.8 seconds left to go. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Fall is in the air, but this family is in turmoil. Here's Mom, Dad, and even little Sally. Why are they upset? Well, there's the laundry, the dishes, the floors, the office, the yard work and PTA, the homework, soccer, and dance class. And nobody has time to cook a good meal. All right, family, now huddle up. Here's the plan.
Home Plate Grill of Dixon is not only the place to get a great home-cooked meal anytime, but you also get outstanding service that is quick and affordable. Home Plate Grill of Dixon, down-home comfort food and exceptional service that keeps you coming back again and again.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Coming out of the full timeout, Dixon still yet to take to the floor. They like to push those timeouts to their limits, that's for sure. Stoutland already out on the floor. Now we'll get to it here. 55.8 seconds left to be had here in this one. 50-45. Stoutland trailing by 5 to Dixon. Dixon controlling the basketball. Our Harbor here with you. 97.9 The Source. Roston Martin inbound. Bounce pass goes into Sinden. Stoutland still only 5 fouls. Here's Martin. Martin trying to go underneath, but it's stolen by Morrow. It's a good start here for the Tigers, but you need a quick basket. Here comes Morrow underneath. Block. Pump fake. Blocked away by McBride. Goes out of bounds, though. It'll stay with the Tigers. A nice pump fake. Got a couple Bulldogs to bite. Unfortunately, there was a third. Thomas McBride with the block. Ball inbounded here. Here comes Ash. Out to Pendergrass. Pendergrass pump fake. Setting up for the wide open 3. Is this our first? No, it's off the front of the rim. Rebound by McBride. And we'll get a foul off the rebound as well. That'll be the 16th foul here on Stoutland. I'm not sure why we're coming to the other side of the floor. That's just the 6th. No, we're not shooting 1-and-1. We're not shooting 1-and-1. Eventually, somebody's got to realize that's the 6th. There we go. Usually we have the opposite problem where they don't want to line up for the 1-and-1. Usually we have the opposite problem. But we'll call everybody back and the ball will be inbounded here on the baseline. That actually might be better that being the 16th foul. They want Dixon shooting free throws at this point. 32.3 seconds left. Foul was on Morrow, his first. Martin going to bounce pass into Sinden. 30 seconds left to go here in this one. Sinden going to dribble around. He'll be fouled, and he'll head to the line shooting 1-and-1. You're getting some protestations here And some of the fans in attendance about the foul. No, you want the 1-and-1. Case Sinden at the line, shooting 1. Here's the shot. No good. Back of the rim, but rebounded. No, excuse me. Stoutland has it. There you go. You want the ball back. Here comes Luke Shaw. Excuse me. How about Luke Ash off the left elbow? No good. Rebounded here by Drew Young. He'll be fouled. And now Drew Young will go shoot 1-and-1. That'll be on Michael Porter, number 2 on him. So the first 1-and-1 try. Didn't see a back half. This time, though, we still won't see a back half. Ball loose out of bounds, knocked away by Dixon. So, 14.2. Stoutland going to need a quick bucket. It's Shaw to inbound from the corner. Has to get it in somewhere. And they're going to throw it away. Dixon basketball. Had nowhere to go with it. Tried to bounce pass it into Pendergrass. Couldn't keep a grip on it. And so now it'll be Dixon to try to inbound. Here's Sinden trying to throw it in. Timeout here taken by the Bulldogs to beat the 5-second count. So a timeout here, 12.9 seconds left to go. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and keep it right here through the timeout. It is a full timeout, but we'll go ahead and talk you through the scenario. Obviously, Stoutland needs a bucket, couple buckets here in this one. You're going to need to steal, or with 18 fouls, if Dixon does get it in, you're probably fouling right away. And of course, if you're Dixon, at this point, you just want to hit your free throws. You want to make this a 3-possession game. I think 3 possessions would pretty much put this one done and dusted. But of course, you're going to need to get the ball in first. You can't do that. Stoutland gets the full 12.9 seconds on the clock to work with it. It's all about ball security right now if you are the Bulldogs. Don't forget, tomorrow, more basketball for you. Crocker and Plato. I'll be heading over to Crocker. Can't tell you an exact time on that one, but it'll be about 7:30 to 8 or so. We'll go live on that one. Boys only tomorrow, at least on the broadcast. Case Sinden going to take the inbounds pass. He'll be fouled, and he'll head to the line, 1-and-1 with 10.6 seconds left. Fouls on Bradshaw, his third. And now it's Case Sinden shooting 1-and-1. Missed the last time. First free throw, got it good. Still a 2-possession game, but now makes it 6. Like I said, a 7-point lead, I'm pretty sure will ice this one. Here is that second free throw. Rolls out, no good. Who's got the rebound? Dixon has the rebound. Drake Young has it, jump ball. Possession arrow pointing over toward Dixon. A big offensive rebound there. And so Dixon will most likely, barring any shenanigans here, take the victory here. Going to be another foul. This time Thomas McBride will head to the line. He'll be shooting 2 guaranteed. Dixon can hold this one out. They'll improve, of course, to 5-4 on the season. And Stoutland will fall to 4-5. Close ball game. 2 very evenly matched teams. First free throw is good. McBride now with 7. Remember the first matchup between these two teams, Stoutland won by 6. Current lead to 7. Pretty sure that one went down to the wire too. Kind of has to if it's only 6 points. Second free throw also good. It's got 8 now. Ball inbounded here to Shaw. Stoutland not giving up just yet. Layup right side. No bucket, but he's fouled. Head of the line shooting 2 with a 1.6 seconds left. Foul on Thomas McBride, number 4 on him. Here's Shaw shooting 2. First one is good. 53-46. Shaw now in double digits. He's got 10. Second free throw. Rattles out. No good. Rebounded here by Martin.
And that'll do it here for this one. So the Dixon Bulldogs avenge an earlier season loss to Stoutland. They come up victorious here in this one. Final score 53-46. So we'll do what we always do. We'll take a couple minutes, get my book in order. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up here for this one. And again, I'll remind you about the rest of our 2022 content as we look forward to Christmas and the new year there as well. But again, your final score, Dixon 53, Stoutland 46. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball right here, 97.9, The Source.
An independent company, family owned and operated. That's Frisco Fuel LLC in Stoutland, bringing the fuel you need.